What if some of your favorite healthy foods are actually harming your heart? Many people over 60 think they're doing everything right, eating fruits, staying active, cutting back on sugar. But despite all this, heart problems still creep in. Here's the truth: not all healthy foods are heart-friendly, and some truly powerful heart-protecting foods get overlooked. In this video, we'll reveal 7 foods that may help support your heart naturally. Some of them might surprise you. Backed by science and loved by cardiologists, these foods could make a big difference to your daily energy, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. If you care about your health after 60, this is a video you'll want to watch till the end. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death for adults over 60 worldwide. Aging naturally brings changes that affect the cardiovascular system. Arteries may stiffen, blood pressure tends to rise, and the heart has to work harder to keep up. On top of that, years of dietary habits, good or bad, start to show their true impact. Many seniors take medications for heart conditions, but diet plays a powerful and often underestimated role in heart health. Certain foods can help lower inflammation, regulate cholesterol, and improve circulation, functions that decline with age. The good news? Making small adjustments to your diet may support your heart and help you stay active longer. That's why knowing the best heart-friendly foods isn't just about nutrition. It's about preserving independence, mobility, and quality of life well into your later years. Oats may seem like a modest pantry staple, but they hold a powerful reputation among heart specialists, and for good reason. Their key component, beta-glucan, is a form of soluble fiber that doesn't just pass through your system. It works actively to absorb excess cholesterol like a sponge. Think of it as nature's filter for your arteries. This is especially important for seniors, whose bodies naturally lose some efficiency in regulating cholesterol and managing blood pressure. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed oats daily experienced meaningful drops in LDL cholesterol and systolic blood pressure over just a few weeks. It's not a miracle, but it's steady, reliable progress. But oats don't stop at fiber. They're also rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a vital role in maintaining a steady heartbeat and preventing irregular heart rhythms. Many people over 60 are unknowingly deficient in magnesium, which may contribute to increased cardiac risk. Some people worry about carbohydrates and think oats might raise blood sugar. But whole oats have a low glycemic index, meaning they release sugar slowly into your bloodstream. This slow release helps maintain steady energy throughout the day without stressing your insulin response, especially important for older adults managing both heart health and blood sugar. And if plain oatmeal isn't your thing, there are creative ways to enjoy oats without losing their benefits. You can make oat muffins with flaxseed, add oats to veggie patties, or even use oat flour as a base for pancakes. The key is choosing steel-cut or rolled oats, not the overly processed instant varieties that come loaded with sugar. In short, oats may not be trendy, but they are timeless. Backed by science, supported by cardiologists, and trusted by generations, they're one of the most accessible and effective foods for protecting your heart, one bite at a time. Not all fats are created equal, and fatty fish prove it. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to support heart health in multiple ways. These healthy fats may help reduce inflammation, lower triglyceride levels, stabilize heart rhythms, and even slightly lower blood pressure. For seniors, this is particularly important. As we age, chronic inflammation becomes a silent threat, slowly damaging the blood vessels and contributing to plaque buildup. Omega-3s act like firefighters, calming this internal inflammation before it can cause real damage. Clinical studies have repeatedly confirmed the benefits. One landmark trial, the GISI Prevenzione study, showed that heart attack survivors who consumed omega-3s from fish had a significantly lower risk of sudden cardiac death compared to those who didn't. Beyond their heart-friendly fats, fatty fish are also rich in vitamin D and selenium, nutrients often lacking in older adults but essential for muscle function, immune strength, and cardiovascular resilience. Regular consumption, about 2 servings per week, is considered ideal. However, not all fish are created equal. It's best to choose wild-caught, low-mercury options. Canned sardines and wild salmon are affordable and shelf-stable options for most households. For those who don't enjoy the taste of fish, high-quality fish oil supplements may be an alternative, though they should always be discussed with a healthcare provider first. Eating fatty fish isn't just about reducing risk, it's about enhancing life. With better blood flow, a steadier heartbeat, and fewer inflammatory spikes, many seniors report increased energy, mental clarity, and even mood improvements after making fatty fish a regular part of their diet. Don't be fooled by their size. Berries are nutritional giants when it comes to heart health. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are loaded with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which may help protect blood vessels, reduce oxidative stress, and lower blood pressure. For seniors, this is crucial. As we age, the walls of our blood vessels can become less flexible, increasing the risk of hypertension and circulation issues. Anthocyanins found in berries have been shown to improve the elasticity of arteries and reduce stiffness, 2 key factors in maintaining healthy blood flow. A study from Harvard School of Public Health found that people who ate more than 3 servings of blueberries and strawberries per week had a significantly lower risk of heart attack, especially women over 50. The protective effect is believed to come from the combination of polyphenol, vitamin C, and fiber, nutrients that work together to support vascular health. Berries also help regulate blood sugar and insulin levels, which is important since diabetes and heart disease often go hand in hand. Unlike many fruits that can spike glucose, berries have a low glycemic load, making them a smart choice for seniors watching their blood sugar. Best of all, berries are delicious and versatile. You can toss them into oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, sprinkle them over yogurt, or enjoy them as a refreshing snack. Frozen berries retain most of their nutrients and are often more affordable, especially when fresh ones are out of season. In short, adding a handful of berries to your day may be one of the simplest, most enjoyable ways to support your heart. It's a small habit with potentially big returns. Spinach, kale, arugula, and Swiss chard may not look flashy on your plate, but they carry a powerful secret. They're packed with nitrates and vitamin K, 2 nutrients that play a crucial role in heart and blood vessel health. Nitrates in leafy greens are converted by the body into nitric oxide, a compound that helps blood vessels relax and widen. This process improves circulation and reduces blood pressure, both of which become harder to manage with age. A study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that people who ate the most nitrate-rich vegetables had significantly lower rates of heart disease, especially among those over 60. Vitamin K, found in abundance in dark leafy greens, is equally important. It helps prevent calcium buildup in the arteries, a common problem as we get older. Instead of letting calcium harden inside the arteries, a major cause of stiffening and blockage, vitamin K helps redirect it to where it belongs, the bones. Leafy greens are also rich in folate, fiber, and antioxidants that combat inflammation and oxidative damage, 2 silent contributors to heart problems in seniors. One of the best things about leafy greens is how adaptable they are. You can sauté spinach with olive oil and garlic, blend kale into a smoothie, toss arugula into a salad, or add Swiss chard to soups. For those on blood thinners like warfarin, it's important to consume leafy greens consistently, not avoid them, so that vitamin K intake remains stable. They may not come with a marketing campaign, but leafy greens are nutritional powerhouses. Quietly, they work to soften arteries, improve blood flow, and reduce long-term cardiovascular risk. When it comes to heart-healthy snacking, few foods are as satisfying and beneficial as nuts. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and hazelnuts are rich in unsaturated fats, fiber, and plant sterols, all known to support cardiovascular health. And they do it without the sugar or processed additives found in many packaged snacks. Nuts are particularly effective at reducing LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that contributes to plaque buildup in arteries. Walnuts, for example, are a great source of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that may help reduce inflammation and support heart rhythm. Almonds are high in vitamin E, which acts as an antioxidant to protect artery walls from oxidative damage. For older adults, nuts offer a rare combination of benefits. They help regulate blood lipids, improve satiety, so you feel full longer, and provide a steady stream of energy without spiking blood sugar. Studies have shown that seniors who eat a handful of nuts several times a week may have a lower risk of heart disease and even live longer. But moderation is key. Nuts are calorie-dense, so a small handful, about 1 ounce per day, is enough to gain the benefits without weight gain. It's also important to choose unsalted and unroasted varieties to avoid excess sodium or damaged fats. Nuts are easy to incorporate into your diet. You can sprinkle them over salads, add them to oatmeal or yogurt, or simply enjoy them as a snack between meals. Nut butters, like almond or peanut butter, are also good options. Just be sure they contain no added sugar or hydrogenated oils. Simple, portable, and packed with heart-friendly nutrients, nuts may be one of the smartest additions you can make to your diet, especially in your 60s and beyond. For centuries, Mediterranean cultures have prized olive oil, not just for its flavor, but for its healing power. Today, modern science backs what tradition has long suggested. Extra virgin olive oil may be one of the most heart-protective fats you can consume. The secret lies in its composition. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which may help reduce LDL cholesterol while maintaining HDL, the good cholesterol that helps clear plaque from arteries. It's also full of polyphenol, natural plant compounds that reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and improve blood flow. This is particularly helpful for older adults. As the cardiovascular system ages, it becomes more vulnerable to inflammation and oxidative stress, two hidden drivers of heart disease. Polyphenol in olive oil work as natural antioxidants, helping to slow down this internal damage. In fact, the PREDIME study, a large-scale clinical trial conducted in Spain, found that people over 55 who followed a Mediterranean diet rich in olive oil had up to a 30% lower risk of major heart events, including heart attacks and strokes. Unlike saturated fats like butter or lard, olive oil doesn't harden at room temperature, and it's less likely to promote arterial stiffness. It's also easier to digest, making it ideal for older adults who may have sensitive stomachs or gallbladder issues. To get the full benefits, choose high-quality extra virgin olive oil and use it cold or lightly warmed. Excessive heat can destroy its protective compounds. Drizzle it over salads, mix it into hummus, or use it in low-heat sautéing. Avoid olive oil blends or refined versions, which are often stripped of nutrients. A daily tablespoon of olive oil may be one of the most delicious and evidence-backed ways to support your heart, improve longevity, and bring a touch of Mediterranean wellness to your kitchen. It might surprise you, but not all sweets are created equal, and dark chocolate may actually support heart health when consumed in moderation. The key is cacao, the main ingredient in dark chocolate, which is rich in flavonols, natural compounds that have been shown to improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and reduce inflammation. As people age, their arteries tend to become stiffer and less responsive. Flavonols help the body produce more nitric oxide, which relaxes the blood vessels and makes circulation easier. This is especially valuable for older adults, as better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered throughout the body, including to the heart and brain. Studies have found that people who regularly consume small amounts of dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao, have lower rates of hypertension and may reduce their risk of heart disease. One study published in the British Medical Journal even linked moderate chocolate intake with a lower risk of stroke. But not all chocolate qualifies. Milk chocolate or candy bars loaded with sugar and fat won't offer the same benefits, and may do more harm than good. Look for high percentage dark chocolate, at least 70%, with minimal added sugar and no hydrogenated oils. For seniors who often feel restricted by dietary rules, this small indulgence can be both enjoyable and beneficial. It satisfies cravings without spiking blood sugar and provides a sense of comfort and pleasure, both of which are important for overall well-being in later life. Enjoying a small square of dark chocolate after a meal, paired with a cup of green tea or a few almonds, can be a satisfying and heart-smart habit. Knowing which foods to eat is just the beginning. The real impact comes from building habits that make these choices easy and sustainable. Here are some simple tips to help you get the most out of the heart-friendly foods we discussed. Plan ahead. Create a weekly grocery list with essentials like oats, leafy greens, and fatty fish. When these foods are already in your kitchen, you're more likely to use them. One small swap at a time. Replace sugary breakfast cereals with a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries and nuts. Swap butter with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil on steamed vegetables. Watch portion sizes. Even healthy foods can add up in calories. A small handful of nuts, a piece of dark chocolate, or 1 tablespoon of olive oil is enough to gain benefits without overdoing it. Stay consistent. Eating one healthy meal won't transform your heart overnight. What matters most is what you do consistently, not occasionally. Consult before supplements. If you're considering fish oil or magnesium supplements, talk with your doctor, especially if you take blood pressure or blood thinner medications. Enjoy the process. Cooking and eating well should be enjoyable. Try new recipes, share meals with friends or family, and treat food as part of your wellness journey, not a restriction. Remember, small changes done steadily can lead to lasting results. Heart has been with you through every stage of life. It's time to return the favor. The choices you make today can shape how you feel tomorrow. Whether it's a simple bowl of oats, a few berries, or swapping in olive oil for butter, every step matters. Have you already been eating any of these heart-healthy foods? Or are you planning to start today? Share your experience in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. If this video gave you helpful insights, please like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more simple, science-backed health tips for life after 60. Let's build a stronger, healthier community, one heartbeat at a time.